we're ready. Welcome to the Vines Weekly Wine Series. I'm here with Michael Evans, our CEO and founder, as well as Mariana Nofri, our sommelier. And we're here to chat a little bit more about Argentine wine, what's going on in the market, the insider secrets. And today we're going to talk about how Malbec is the go-to wine for quality-conscious yet wine-savvy consumers. So, Mariana, can you give us a little background on the two wines that we're going to taste today?
So we're going to have two Malbecs of different price range. Doña Silvina Malbec 2006. It's from Luján de Cuyo. It's a $29 wine. And we're going to have Gimenez Riili Altamira, Reserva Altamira, that is coming from Valle de Uco. Altamira is one of the districts of San Carlos in Valle de Uco. And it's a $49 wine. Doña Silvina is already in our online store. Gimenez Riili is on its way.
So these are not inexpensive wines.
These are not inexpensive.
They're good value, but they're not
exactly. And I think that's something to be said for it. Like, I think you can compare these wines to a wine from California or France, and the quality is going to be there. You know, you're going to compare this wine to the $30 wine to like a $60 or $70 wine.
Yes, I think that when compared to quality wines, then you have there the difference. The first wine that we are having, another important aspect is that its vineyards is biodynamic. I hate that word, I told you.
Biodynamic. It's like uber organic.
And they like kill a cow when they're harvesting under a full moon or whatever. What is that?
It's they're creating an ecosystem. So there's a whole philosophy around it, and it's actually, I really like the perspective of it from the vineyard. It's really hard to implement in the winery, but basically you're creating sort of an entire ecosystem from honeybees that are pollinating the vines to the cover crops. But you know, there's a whole science of stuffing horns of a cow and then burying it with a special preparation.
So witchcraft, basically.
We're not going to say that. We're going to say it adds essence to the soil.
Exactly.
It's a good story.
So, and I think that this winery does a good job, like really trying to get the most out of the fruit. It's a newer winery. Their first vintage was in 2005. The owners are actually Greek. So I was just talking with Mariana a little bit earlier.
It says their vineyards are magical.
Well,
they're like the Steve Jobs School of Marketing. Our magical wine.
Well, it
is a philosophy, and actually it's very easy when you visit the vineyard, is that
there's a little magic.
It's everybody has like a very special feeling, and they all work together with the same energy, so it's pretty interesting when you go there. I was telling Emily about this friendly nature about Malbec, and this is a wine that in Argentina you can grow all over, from the north to the south, all in the west, we could say, side of the Andes. And it is a wine that you can go from a very light, easy to drink wine, fruity, fruit forward, to a very complex, lush wine, and really very important with good aging potential as well.
So this is like a $30 wine, and this, for me, has a lot of fruit, but it has a lot of complexity to it. It's super elegant. Got a lot of black fruit, spices, integrated with the oak tannins.
Nice long finish. I like
the acidity is also providing a very interesting freshness to the wine. To reds, you know, sometimes you need that freshness in reds as well. It's very well.
I like it.
What would you guys pair with it? I mean, I think this is a wine that you could do with a really nice dinner party with friends.
Pizza.
But only if you make it.
Yeah, you're not here. You want them
in Argentina, they haven't quite. They're all from Italy. I don't understand. They're all from Italy, and they have the worst pizza.
Pizza's awful.
I love our pizza. It's their
or the people here don't have good taste. We're not sure which one.
We need to have a training course from the New York pizza
good
joints.
Stuff. I like it.
So this second one actually is pretty interesting.
On this one, I'm still a little. I really like it. Probably a $30 wine. I'm kind of torn. Like I don't know. I'd be interesting to taste this among the Chimera and some other in this range.
The Chimera is
I like 35, but it's not 38. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's a weird price point, that $30, because it's not a day-to-day wine for almost anybody. So it's a special wine, and I really like it, but I don't know if it's amazing.
I think it's a different
Like
style.
the Chimera I drink, I love.
But that's a super different style. Like when you look at like, okay, so what are you gonna buy? Like my $30 probably gonna be different from your $30. I really tend to like a little bit more elegant, esoteric wines, whereas Chimera is really like very fruit forward, very bold. It's a little bit more masculine.
So you would buy this one for $30 for sure. You? I'm still on the fence. I buy it once in a while. Okay.
But and I think that's a good point. Is that one wine is
Different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. So what I'm gonna buy, you're not going to.
No, we agree on some.
Okay, so next wine, it's older and it comes from, as I said, Valle de Uco, that it's a region that we have explained before. It is one of the top regions in the world, I would say nowadays.
It's like this amazing Wild West that it just contains vineyards and vast plains. It's like being open in big sky. It's to describe the Uco Valley is something that is really unique, and
Wow.
It's not like the other.
This is like a classic Valle de Uco wine. Super succulent, juicy, intense.
It's 2007, but I think its tannins are really good, although the aging potential of this wine is really good.
Yeah,
I don't think we have reached the peak of this wine. Probably
no, but it's probably
2
another
years.
2 or 3 years. It's not 5 or 6 years.
No. I think that the peak will be reached in 2 or 3 years, and I still would have like 6 years or more to be aged.
And so do you guys see the difference between the two prices, like the quality?
I definitely do.
Yeah, and the bottle's bigger and heavier, so it must be more expensive.
Well, there's an argument for carbon footprint about that as well.
I know.
Yeah.
I actually think we should ban big bottles.
But I think it's gonna be changing soon. I mean, this was
Consumers
the
are
first.
certainly. It's like screw caps. Certain consumers are getting more used to it.
Exactly. In Argentina, we were talking about this long history we have making wine, and I have a
Leaves
we
are
have
falling.
in our patio that actually, if you can, you'll see how cute it is.
It's winter here. It's cold.
Yeah, we're freezing. More wine.
Yeah, drink up.
So this is the Gimenez Riili, my founding partner Pablo's family's wineries. Their top wine, their reserve from Altamira. This is about $50.
Yes, 49.
It's interesting because this Altamira, which is the region where probably became most famous for Santiago Chabal's Pink Altamira, that's got 97, 98, 99 points from Parker and
And this is
Spectator.
half the price.
Well, they basically bought grapes from right next to Santiago and make a great wine.
Yes, and they are 30-year-old vineyards, so they have already a maturity and a complexity in the vineyard as well that you can really taste it in their wine.
And you can kind of attribute it to, or as an analogy to possibly Tokawan in Napa. So you have one amazing vineyard that there's a lot of producers that buy fruit, and there's different qualities and different expressions.
Yeah, different styles of the. You can take the same fruit. That's one thing that's so amazing. You can take literally the same fruit and come out with two completely different wines. Both are interesting. Both are wonderful, but they're totally separate.
And I think that's also what makes Malbec so interesting, is it's so adaptable. You're able to have one vineyard, one grape varietal, and it has so many different expressions and so many different price points. You're able to get in at a low price and get a quality wine, and then you're able to step up. And I think that is one of the biggest marketing sellers in just quality for
I think
Malbec.
that's true. Well, on these wines, I would step up. I would pay the extra $10 and go with the Gimenez between these two. Which one would you guys pick?
I mean,
Worth
this
the $10.
is
The
just like
Doña Silva's a good wine, but if you're looking for a great wine, you go ahead and spend the 10 extra
Well,
bucks.
it has to do with that. If you really are looking for a special wine, for a special occasion, definitely I would go for it.
And it has a bigger bottle, so your friends will think you
Yeah,
spent more money.
Yeah, so basically if you're looking for a gift that you want people to have, go
Or a
with this
weapon
one.
that you go with.
Yes, exactly.
Or a weapon, if you're walking through Central Park. So welcome to Gimenez Riili, to Doña Silvina, and we hope that you enjoy these wines, and we'll see you next week at our weekly wine series.
Salud.